Yesterday was a bit stressful, but still pretty good. All things considered, I think I'm pretty good. I'm in a good headspace today. A bit stressed, but it'll all work out, I guess.
And how is your injury?
It's much better. I think yesterday through the commotion, I must have kind of not sure what the word is, but made it a bit sensitive. But I think when I woke up, it was feeling much better than it was last night. But yeah, I think it's getting better slowly but surely. I just need to take care of it. Sorry, and I got good feedback from the doctor.
What is the mood in the house?
Right now, I think everyone is pretty calm. We've made very, very good work with good progress, sorry, with our weekly wager. So everyone is really calm. We're just waiting for other people to finish their designated tasks, and we're taking it from there. But everyone is pretty calm. But the parties involved in yesterday's altercation are a bit reserved, in my opinion. I think everyone is keeping to themselves who was involved. But apart from that, I think everyone is really calm today. Um, it's not really a happy or sad mood. It's just somewhere in the middle. Everyone is just calm.
Talk to Big Brother about yesterday's altercation.
Um, Yesterday's altercation, in my opinion, Big Brother, was very, very unnecessary. Um, Especially given that before the live eviction show, I personally sat down with Kosi and I told her, look, like I care about you, but you need to be more mindful of what you choose to react to and the things you choose to do and not do. Don't just do things for the sake of doing things, or just because this would be okay outside of the house. You're in a different space right now. Act like it. I think was just a summary of what I told her. And for her to then go and react to something that was very, very, in my opinion, I thought the people involved earlier on, the comments that were made in a jokingly manner. They weren't really directed to anyone. But for her to feel that they were directed at her and then just react, was just very, very like disappointing for me. I care about Kosi a lot, so to see her put her position in this house at risk just was disappointing for me. So it also put me in a bit of a predicament because she went to go fight with my partner, and my partner is my main priority at the end of the day, and that's who the person who should take precedent. So it put me in a bit of a predicament, but all things considered, all things said and done, I think I hope it ended in the best way possible, because I did not think it would. I thought it would go way further than that, but I think it was calmed relatively quickly. So yeah, yesterday's altercation, in my opinion, was very unnecessary, but it happened and you can't really go back.
Thabang,
Yes, big brother.
Big Brother took time to select housemates from diverse backgrounds and cultures.
Yes, big brother.
How does it feel living with such diverse people?
Honestly, big brother, it's one of the best experiences I've actually been a part of. I've learned a whole lot about the different backgrounds. That like Nigeria isn't just Nigeria. It's a very, very big place, very, very vast place, and it's a place that's very, very like extremely rich in culture. And if my perception of Nigeria has been expanded so much just by being here for the last 3 weeks, I can only imagine what my perception of the rest of Africa could be if I could spend more time in those areas. So I think this is the best experience I've had. in my life actually. And all things considered, you meet people who are from different places, and you realize that a lot of these places are as different as they are. There's a lot of common traits that you guys will have, and even the people from South Africa who I've met come from very very different backgrounds, and it's very interesting to hear about the places that they come from and the things that they had to go through, and how they how those experiences molded every individual in this house to become the person who they are today. So I think, Big Brother, thank you so much more than anything for bringing so many people from such diverse backgrounds into one house, because I don't think I could have learned as much as I've learned in my time here if I tried to do so without being here.
Talk to Big Brother about yesterday's Head of House Challenge.
So I wasn't initially being partnered with Nana. I wasn't really confident because Nana was quite calm, and like she was a very quiet and reserved person initially as we got into the house. But I think being partnered with her, I learned more about her. We began to understand each other, and we started to trust each other a little more. So coming to yesterday's challenge, during the challenge I actually realized this was the first challenge where I wasn't involved in the first step of the Head of House challenge, and I was really okay with that. So I think more than anything, I'm just glad that I realized that we're starting to trust each other a lot more. Because in a partnership, I think trust is more important than anything. We can miss out on as many Head of House challenges, but we're gonna crumble if we do not have trust and faith in each other. So yesterday's Head of House challenge in particular, I think Nana tried her best. She really did try her best to get us as far as we could, and that's what I appreciate. I just think that we should have tried to figure out the second challenge of the Head of House. The second part of the challenge. Because I think after speaking to each other, we realized that I would have been better suited for step 1 and she would have been better suited for step 2. But I guess as the saying goes, we live and we learn.
Did you and your partner decide to nominate, and why?
My partner and I decided to nominate Yemisa, and we did not come to a conclusion on the second nomination. So that was up to her, because she wanted to nominate Kosiko, and I wasn't really prepared to have Kosiko leave, because I have a few people that I'm very close to in this house, and she was one of them. So I couldn't have that, because I wouldn't put up anyone she's extremely close to in this house, because of that, the same reason why I wouldn't like that to happen to me. But really speaking, we nominated those people purely because this is a house full of people who we really are enjoying each other's spaces, and it's just they are the people who sometimes have the most unnecessary altercations or are involved in certain situations that personally I don't really like. But apart from that, it's just not necessarily a who would you like to leave, but who would you like least to stay situation. So it's not easy nominating people in this house. Watching previous seasons, it looked like I just look for the person I don't like, and that's not the case here, because everyone really does bring a lot to the table, and you do grow to like everyone. So yeah, it was a very very difficult decision, but it was a decision we had to stick with.
And would you like to discuss anything else with Big Brother?
Anything else? Big Brother, we keep running out of toilet paper. Could you please have just a little bit more toilet paper? There's that, and Big Brother, I'd also like to find out if do we have to request for a psychologist to come through, or do we just do we just wait and then they'll eventually come? There's that, and then Big Brother, can you please have Hoka?
Do you need a psychologist?
Oh, sorry, big brother. Yes, I think I do, because I think, I don't know, I like to talk about how I feel, and I don't really feel comfortable talking about how I fully feel in the house. So, not necessarily because I feel like I need any help psychologically, but just to talk to someone about how I feel and just to process the emotions that I've felt and better understand myself, if not from my own introspection, maybe from another person's point of view who isn't directly involved in the competition in itself. So yeah, there's that. And please, big brother, my teeth. I hope you're still considering that, big brother, please. But yeah, thank you.
And how do you feel?
Today is better than a lot of the days, but there's a few days where it's a bit confusing, because I have my reasons why I want to be here. I have my reasons why I'm fighting so hard to stay here. But I left home with, I have a mother at home, and I have friends, and I have a lot of people that I really genuinely care about so much, and it's very difficult understanding whether do you want to leave, just to make sure that they're okay, or do you want to be here, but like at the end of the day, it's, I want to be here because those are the people I'm fighting for, those are the people I'm here for. Everyone at home, the people that I know in general who aren't necessarily as close to me, to be an example as to them, maybe they could be inspired to, one day try to be here themselves. So it's like those are the people that I'm actually here for. But it's very difficult to distinguish whether I still want to be here or I want to be with those people. But at the end of the day, I know that I want to be here, and I'm fighting for those people, and I think it's just me missing them, and not being able to contact them and stuff like that. But I understand that this is what I signed up for, and this is the journey that I've chosen, or the path that I've chosen to take.
Thabang,
Yes, my brother.
the question is, will you be of better use to the people you care about when or if you have $100,000 worth of prizes?
Yes, big brother, I will most definitely be of better use to the people I care about with that.
Do you think they will be proud of you?
I think they will be extremely proud of me.
Do you think they are proud of you?
Yes, big brother, I think